Hi everyone, welcome back to Golden Caviar Skincare Round 7. We're really excited that this project has lifted off to where it is today, and we now have actually over 17,000 viewers in just out of 7 of these shows, which is very exciting. I know it shouldn't be that exciting for me since we have much more than that on our for our viewers on our ITN show, but this is more personal for me, so I think I enjoy this a lot more, if not equivalent to the other shows that we have. But I wanted to do a little bit something a little bit different this time. I wanted to put on a contest for you viewers, and hopefully a good handful of you will win some prizes from this. So this is for the first 10 viewers that actually respond correctly to our Golden Caviar Skincare at gmail.com address. And I'm going to read you the question right now, but you probably won't know the answer until you are done watching this YouTube. So throughout this particular show today, you will get the answer. You'll find the answer in my speaking for the following question, and very appropriately placed. The question is, what should be the starting age of people to use skincare? Okay, so at what age should you start using skincare, which is the question for the contest. Now, the first 10 people that respond, once again, you'll see the email address right over here. Respond to that email address, and we will email you back asking for your address, and we're going to mail you out a few treats from Golden Caviar Skincare. So more exciting than that, today at the end of our program, we're going to show you how to make your own lipstick at home. Yes, you can pick any shade you want and actually make the shade that you enjoy wearing the most, whether it be reds or pinks or oranges or browns or metallic colors, whatever it may be. I'm going to teach you how to do that today on this show. Okay, let's dive right into some of the exciting information I have for you guys. And I know something a lot of you guys have been asking me, and I've just have not gotten around to discussing it until now, is about acne. Well, generally, majority of the people that have oily skin tend are more prone to having acne breakout than those of you with dry skin. Now, dry skin has its disadvantages as well. Over dry skin will give you acne too. For those of you that have a lot of acne, or tend to break out and have a much more oilier skin, particularly you will see that, let me close this, you will see that for those of you who have oily skin, you will have a lot of little dots on your forehead, little acne dots. Nothing that's too big, nothing that has a black head or a white head, but you'll just see like little mini acne bulges on your forehead. And many of you that are within the ages of, I would say, 16 to 27 will tend to get a lot of acne on your chin. Now, this is completely normal. It's hormonal, and eventually or hopefully, because of age, you will bypass that. Until then, the only thing you can do is to treat it and hopefully reduce the amount of breakoutage that you have. So we do have a product. It's called the Acne Treatment Gel. Let me show you that. Okay, so this acne treatment gel, what is great about it? Well, we have actually produced this gel especially for those of you who have oily skin or that have overly dry skin that tend to break out. Now, in this product, we have ingredients like turmeric root extract, licorice root extract. These are great components to help with preventing your breakout. And what these ingredients do, it's an all-natural product. It goes deep under your skin, which the top layer of your skin is called the dermis. We have 6 layers of skin that we have to bypass and go to the root of where the oil glands actually produce and try to kill the bacteria that builds on those glands that cause acne. So what this does is this goes to where the glands actually are. They kill the bacteria off of the top layer of your gland, and the two main ingredients that do that is the turmeric root extract and the licorice root extract. I know for a lot of you Persian people, we use turmeric in our foods, so it kind of shows you what a strong ingredient it actually is. So this builds, it's like a fighting component that builds on the top of your gland and fights off the bacteria consistently. So what I recommend actually using this for the first 2 weeks. I would use this if you have a really high level of breakoutage. Use this 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and night. Or if you are not home in the afternoon, use it once in the morning and twice at night, once when you get home and once before you go to bed. After the first week, you can reduce down to twice a day, and then after 2 weeks, just stick with once a day, and that would be before you go to bed at night, which actually is the best time to use any kind of treatment on your skin, because you don't have any kind of movage in your face or in your skin when you're sleeping at night. So it can actually be the most beneficial for you. Any type of treatment is to use when you use it before you go to bed. Like I recommend the Caviar serum to use at night more than during the day. Okay, we'll go to the next product, which is the Glycolic Acid. Once again, another fantastic product for those of you who have a lot of breakoutage. Actually, it is great for all skin types, and we actually have written that on the bottle, great for all skin types, but especially for those of you who have a lot of breakoutage. This is a high concentrated glycolic acid. It's a 10%. And as you all know, any of you that are familiar with glycolic acid or get facials or peels, you'll know that you will have a little bit of peelage on your skin. And most of you might want to try this on the weekends if you're not going anywhere and you're staying home to try this for the first time. What I do recommend is using Caviar serum on top of this. That way your skin will peel like it's supposed to with the glycolic acid, but you won't see it and you won't feel it because you're so hydrated with the Caviar serum. So you can use the Caviar serum and use that on top of the glycolic acid, and make sure you wait for sure 10 minutes after you've used the glycolic acid so it's absorbed properly into your skin before you use the Caviar serum. The reason why you want to use the Caviar serum within 10 to 20 minutes after the glycolic acid is so it can counteract with the glycolic acid and you won't see your skin peeling off. I know I did that once, and I went to the grocery store and I was just feeling my skin peeling off my face. It was not a good sight. So that's why over a period of 9 months, I kind of tested these things and figured out you will you won't see any kind of peelage on your skin, so you can benefit from using it whatever day of the week. It doesn't have to be on the weekend. The last product I want to talk to you before I get into some of my fun tips is the difference of the bio whitening. Oops, the bio whitening and the Alpha Arbutin cream. And a lot of you still want to know what's the difference between these two. Why are your representatives recommending me to use the bio whitening over the Alpha Arbutin or vice versa? Well, if you're looking for a product to just get rid of spots from your face, whether there's sunspots, whether it's freckles, whether it's spots you're getting from medication you're using, or acne spots, I recommend using the bio whitening, and that is because it's a highly concentrated and high level percentage of hydroquinone and kojic acid, which kojic acid comes from a very strong mushroom found in Japan, and they are now using that, which is equivalent to 2% of hydroquinone. 1% of kojic acid is equivalent to 2% of hydroquinone. So you're looking at a very strong whitening component here to get rid of the spots from your face. Once again, you want to use this twice a day for the first 2 weeks, then reduce down to once a day, and make sure you use a SPF with this if you're going to be out in the sun, because it does make your skin very prone to getting burned because of the percentage of the whitening we have in there. Now, if you are using the Alpha Arbutin cream, the reason you should be using this is for three different reasons I can give you. One of all, it helps extremely with acne. Second of all, it takes the top layer of your skin, basically just, without you even seeing it or feeling it because of the caviar serum that's in it, it'll prevent your skin from you seeing your skin shedding. It helps with peeling the top layer of your skin off, and that is if you have a lot, most of us have a lot of dead skin buildup on the surface of our skin, and none of these, we tend to see none of these creams working for us, and that is because of the buildup of the dead skin. So what you want to do is use the Alpha Arbutin cream, take that top layer of dead skin off of your face so any creams you're using are actually working. Second of all, it has a whitening component. A lot of you want that radiant skin or that glow. This will actually give you that radiant skin. It's got a they have micro capsules in them, which when you use them on your face, you won't feel it, but they burst and they will give you that glow effect. So after a few days, you'll see that slight glow on your face. This will give you that. So it will give you hydration so you don't see the peeling. It'll peel the top layer of your skin off, and it will give you a whitening component. So as you see, those are two completely different products, and the purpose of your use should be based on what I had just mentioned right now. One last thing that I know, it's such an inexpensive product, oops, but it works so well for those of you, this is for any skin type, it's the Aloe Toner. Now, whether you use our Aloe Toner or any Aloe Toner, I really recommend, the reason why I made this particular product is because we put the chamomile and the Aloe Toner together in here, which work very well with one another. Take a look on our website. It's a very inexpensive product, but the reason why I put it on here is because it's a product that we all should have. Whether you use skincare, whether you don't, whether you have dry, oily, combination skin, whether you wear makeup or not wear makeup, this product is used to use with a cotton swab at the end of the night after you've washed your face. Even if you don't use makeup, you should still wash your face or cleanse your face. And when you use just a tiny squirt of that on a cotton ball, just wipe it all over your face. Look at your cotton ball, and this is for men and women. It doesn't make a difference because men, most of the men are outdoors more, sometimes maybe more than women, and we get a lot of free radicals on our face and dirt, and we need to wipe all of this off. And a lot of that doesn't come off with cleanser. So the Aloe Toner, you will see after you use the cotton swab all over your face, and make sure that you get into these corner areas. Those tend to have more buildup than anywhere else. Okay, so I went through the products that I really wanted to discuss this time, and I want to tell you a really fun tip now. A lot of women complain to me that their lipsticks, whether it's not with our company because we don't discontinue colored lipsticks, but other companies, they have a favorite lipstick like I do right here. It's called Romance. I use it every day, all day long. It's really a pretty pink shade. As you see, it's called Romance. Anyways, so this is the one that I use all the time, and as you can see, it's almost finished. Well, a lot of companies discontinue particular colors to their lipsticks, and of course, by then we are already addicted to that particular color, and it goes with all of our outfits, daytime, nighttime. It's just an easy color for us to use. So you want to duplicate this or clone it, and continue having this color. So what you can do is just scoop out the remaining amount that's after this portion of it is done. Just scoop out the inside. Now if on lipsticks, let me show you here. On lipsticks, even when you're done to here, you still have this much more lipstick to the bottom, but we can't get to it. So what we want to do is take any kind of sharp, I use the end of a spoon, stick it in there, scoop it out, put it into a bowl. Okay, so just scoop it out, put it into a bowl, put just maybe 1 drop of hot water and a teaspoon of petroleum jelly or Vaseline. And we all use Vaseline for our lips when they're chapped. And you want to mix this together, okay? Pack it back into here, okay? and put it in the refrigerator for, I would say, a few hours. After you're done doing that, you can use one of your makeup brushes and continue using the lipstick that you ran out of. Now, a lot of people don't put it back in here, which I can understand, but they put it into something like this. And I recommend, if you have ordered from me before, you have a few of these. I always send 2 samples with any order that you receive. So you can put it back into these containers and just use that and reuse it on your lips, and you'll have a whole container full, which will last you approximately 6 to 7 months, just a container this big of concentrated lipstick. Okay, so that's one tip. The next tip is how to make your own lipstick. Okay, so I'll give you a second to grab a pencil and paper so you can jot this down. And what you will need is a teaspoon of Vaseline or petroleum jelly. You will need 1/4 teaspoon of hot boiling water. Make sure it's hot, not lukewarm, hot or boiling water, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to put the teaspoon of Vaseline into a bowl. Okay, you want to put a 1/4 teaspoon of hot boiling water into the bowl, and you want to use 1 teaspoon of sugar into the bowl. Okay, and you want to mix this together, and in addition to that, you want to use 1 teaspoon of food coloring that maybe I recommend pinks or reds. So I'm a pink girl. So what I do is I just put 1 teaspoon of this food coloring into the bowl, and I mix all this together. Okay, so once again you have the sugar, hot water, Vaseline or petroleum jelly, and food coloring. And you want to mix this into a bowl, let it sit overnight in the refrigerator. Voila, you have yourself a color lipstick that you've completely discovered on your own. Now you can mix colors. For those of you that like a more vibrant color, you could do what I do. I mix a little bit of a pink and a little bit of a red, so it kind of gives it a stronger shade. And the good thing about this is that because it has the food coloring in it, it stays on your lips for a long time. So you don't need to reapply. So you're going to thank me for this when you're out and you're using your lipstick and it keeps coming off. This way you can put it on all day and it will stay. So there you go, how to make your own lipstick. Now, you can use those same exact ingredients for those of you that like a little sparkle in your lipstick. Use those same exact ingredient, 1 teaspoon Vaseline, 1/4 teaspoon of hot boiling water, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of food coloring. So by the way, if you're using 2 different food colorings, make sure you use half, you don't use the whole 1/4 teaspoon of one color and 1/4 teaspoon of another. So you want to use half one and half the other, okay? And then you add just a pinch of glitter, whatever glitter shade that you like. I particularly like a silver tone glitter. So I use the finely ground glitter into my bowl. I mix it and I make sure it mixes completely with the other components that are in the bowl. Leave it in the refrigerator overnight. There you go. You have a lipstick with a little bit of bling to it, and also it'll stay on even longer than the one with the just the food coloring, because the glitters tend to contract and hold these cream components together better, so it'll stay on your lips longer. Now, for those of you who have extremely chapped lips, I'm sorry, I keep looking down because I got my notes right here to read for you. So for those of you who have extremely chapped lips, what you want to do is just keep a small amount of olive oil into, I particularly like the virgin olive oil. It stays on much longer. Keep a small little tablespoon next to your bed every night. And every night before you go to bed, just dip it in and put it on your lips and go to bed. Now, the reason why you want to do this at night is because you have no movement in your face, and it'll absorb a heck of a lot better than if you were to use it during the day. So these are just a few little tips that I wanted to let you know. And I had a handful of viewers ask me about our indispensable powder pump. I know this is probably one of the longest YouTubes that I've had for a while, but this is our indispensable powder pump. Oops. And the wonderful thing about this is it's a pop. I call these pop and goes. I pop these into my purse and I go for, I can use it for anything. This particular one I'm showing you is a bronzer. We also have indispensable powders that are just loose powder. What you want to do is you pump it from the top. I can show you here. You pump this from the top 3 times, okay? And then it's at the tip of my brush right now, and I just want to use it all over my face, and you'll get that bronzy look to yourself. Now we have these in shades of pink, we have these in different bronze colors, we have these in different shades of loose powder. I'm a medium beige. For most of you that are olive tone, you might want to use the medium beige. So this is, like I said, a pop and go. You can, oh, and the great thing is that most of the brushes, when you want to put the cap on it again, it all gets messed up. These go up to the top so you don't ruin the brush. Swish it from one side, and it goes right back on and goes down. And the cool thing about this is that when this is finished, you can use any kind of loose powder and undo the top, fill the loose powder in here, and use it again. So this is one of my favorite products. You can go on our website and look under indispensable powder and you'll get it all there. Okay, so I think we've covered almost everything. One other viewer, I know I got quite a few emails about people getting burn marks on their body and how they can get rid of the redness right away. Well, if you've burned your hands from cooking, or arm or leg or whatever, immediately put a little bit of toothpaste. Okay, just put a little bit of toothpaste on the area. It'll cool the area off and you won't get a mark. You won't have a remaining mark left on your arm from when you heal. So if you put it on fast enough, it'll actually help not leave the scar mark on your skin. So that is a one of the main things, one of the main tips that I think I've had for a long time for those of you who have burn marks. If you've had burn marks for a long time, and and it's kind of dried and formed its spot, it's kind of hard to remove that. So that's another tip. One last tip. So I know many of you women, I think I lost my brush. So many of you women use eyeshadow, eyebrow brushes, and you want to be able to keep your eyebrows in place. Sorry about the rattling of the screen. What you want to do is take any free mascara wand that you have, take your hairspray, and just spray a little bit onto your brush, and put this on your brows, and it'll keep your brows in place. Okay, and this works like a charm if you're going out somewhere, especially somewhere where you're going to be moving around a lot. This works fantastically. Now I don't recommend using this on your lashes with the hairspray because it will pull it off. Okay, I think that I have spoken a little too much today, but I hope these tips have helped you, and I hope my skincare tips have helped you, because more importantly than anything for me is for you to have the proper information on skincare and a little fun with makeup, and hopefully it'll take you a long way. So you will see, once again, my email address, how to contact me if you have any questions. Don't forget the age that I had mentioned in the YouTube today. For those of you that missed the question, it was, at what age should you start using skincare? And one last note, we're going to be at the Academy Awards February 26th, voted by the people for our skincare. So we're going to be in the green room at the Academy Awards, giving our knick-knack giveaway bags to celebrities. So I will give you more information on that, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.